Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. We've got a good one on tap today. There's going to be two quarterbacks ready to get it done on the gridiron. It's the Bengals going up against the Eagles. Now let's head down to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 6 matchup.
Eagles, Bengals, coming up on EA Sports. Week 6 already as we get set for today's matchup.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz along with Phil Simms. And Phil, it's an absolutely gorgeous day here for football. And how will that factor into this game?
And we're going to see a game that's all out. I think the coaches, they prepared all week. They devised these big game plans, and the weather's good. Now they can call any play they want on that play sheet because the elements are not going to play a factor. So it's going to be exciting.
The Bengals setting up here for the kickoff. So that means Cordero Patterson will be back for the opening kick. And with that kick, we're underway. Patterson will test the coverage. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
There's been all kinds of buildup and anticipation, and now the rookie quarterback heads onto the field for his first series.
Yeah, I think things have changed so much over the years. These quarterbacks, especially these rookies, they're so much more ready to play than previous years. They get to throw the football a lot in college, a lot in high school, so they come in the NFL to prepared and ready to go.
First down at the 21. Up the gut here. Here's our look at the Eagles offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. The Eagles doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. And now we'll take a look at the Bengals defense stacks up. It's thanks to this unit that in the takeaway, giveaway category, they rank top 10 in turnover differential. The Eagles with a third down play coming up and hoping to improve in this category versus a week ago.
3rd and 9.
And this is dropped.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, it can make a big play.
Webb's just going to wave his arm here and make the fair catch. Dalton's going to be at quarterback today, and he's put together quite a season in the top 10 in the league when it comes to passing yards. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Dalton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Nix with the reception, and that's a gain of 10.
Well, the quarterback showed off his arm strength that time, didn't he? He put the football right on the money, on a line, right into the receiver's hands.
Looks like they're in press coverage here.
Will go ground. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
Coming to the line at the 49.
First down and 10.
Moreno's defense. A lot of people thought coming into the year this would be one of the best rushing attacks in the league, but it's been very average to date.
Second down now.
Gets it again.
Gains 5.
And here's the Eagles defense. This is a ball-hawking bunch that has forced numerous turnovers on the season.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Dalton's got it in the gun. Has the reception all alone.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Coming to the line at the 27. First down at the 27. Draw play here. Moreno tackled down after a gain of about 6 yards.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down, 4 to go.
Michael Crabtree with the catch.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
First and 10.
Hakeem Nicks.
The Bengals are in the end zone for the touchdown.
And Nicks caught his first touchdown of the season. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Bengals defensive coordinator has to love the way his team has started this game, Phil.
Does he ever? He loves the way his team is playing. He loves the way this game is going. And he's thinking, man, I'm a genius. I need a pay raise. But we'll see if the offense can pick things up from here on out.
Dunlap's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Eagles running back that time, he makes a bad decision. You can't be looking to make every play a big play when you're running the football. Look for a few yards, take advantage of that. He tries for the big play. What happens? He gets tackled for a loss.
The Bengals defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Second down and a long way to go.
Has his man. That's his first reception today.
The slant route made famous by the West Coast offense, something that really I thought came in the league when Bill Walsh started with the 49ers in 1979.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Bell's handed the football. And Williams is all over the ball carrier.
The Bengals guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Lamar Miller has the catch.
So many things are involved when you talk about people catching the pass. Catch it cleanly. Also, catch it and break a tackle. Everybody loves that. Nice job that time.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up.
Bell's taking the handoff. Picks up 8 here.
Second down coming up.
They call his name again.
and picks up maybe 3 or 4. Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
First and goal from the 4. He'll get it again.
Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. That defensive front looks impenetrable here on the goal line.
And it's Geno Atkins there to meet him.
Can the defense come up big in a situation like this? You got a 7-point lead. I think you need to be aggressive, attack this offense.
Third and goal to go.
Runs it across. Touchdown.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal. And what do? They run the football against the defense. And nice job getting the touchdown.
Got a tie game here now, and what's been a good one so far. The score's 7-7. Webb's got a chance to return this one. They'll mark him at the 46.
Well, a lot of good things happen on both sides of the football this time. How about that return by the return team? Good job, good blocking. Look at the speed of that guy running. They get the tackle from behind. They stop the touchdown.
First down at the 46. Moreno's marked down at the 47. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
2nd and 3.
Moreno's got it on the handle. He's tackled right at the 31.
That was an awesome job by the running back that time, breaking those tackles. In the NFL, the low man wins. That time, the running back was the low man.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. The Bengals snap it at the 31. Moreno tackled down. At the 31, here we go. The Eagles set at the line. Dime package.
2nd and 10.
Michael Crabtree on the receiving end. Ball is out. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Bell's going to secure the handoff. And gains maybe 4.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They follow him up for a short gain.
The Eagles in the pistol. The Eagles from the 27. And it's in the hands of Zach Ertz. They bring him down at the 41-yard line. Webb's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. The Eagles at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation. Bell's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Bengals will come out in the dime.
2nd down, 3 to go.
Still powering ahead. Bell's tackled down at the 50. On the way, 3rd down. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. He's going to get another carry. That's a gain of 8. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Bell's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. 3rd and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
Miller's in the backfield. Single back set. First down at the 42. He runs with it right up the gut.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Eagles have it at the 34. Miller's taken down at the 33. We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offense is just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side. Bell's able to get it done that time. Why? Because he has the power and the will to make it happen. Third and short, he just gets it done with sheer willpower.
The Eagles will go with the pistol on this play. Miller's got it. Screen play. That's a gain of 10.
You must be very creative in the red zone when it comes to the passing game. Formations, movement, do whatever it takes to give your players an advantage. That time they get a nice play call. They throw the pass and complete it for a good, solid pickup.
And the runs it across for the touchdown. Early in the second quarter, they've staked themselves to the lead with that touchdown.
Yeah, listen, don't start looking at that scoreboard, though. It's too early in the game. You just got to keep playing. Don't worry about winning and losing, but it's nice to be on top.
Bell's over on the... Sideline now as the kicking team hits the field. He piled up over 40 yards rushing on that last series.
And a touchback.
The defense comes back onto the field for this next series, and man, if they set the pace for this game so far as their side has the lead.
Yeah, listen, I like what they're doing, and what's making this work is the fact that they just don't miss tackles. When they have an opportunity, they take the offensive player down.
Second down and 10. Moreno's going to take the handoff now.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
The Bengals get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. The Bengals from the 22. The Bengals decide to punt it. Patterson's got a chance this time. Williams there to make the tackle. And a run back of about 14. The Eagles on a quest for their third straight scoring drive here, Phil. They've been having their way with that defense on these last few possessions.
Well, let me say this, Jim, it's not that easy to score points in the NFL, not the way they're making it look, and they're confident, they look like they're fast, they're fresh, they're rested. It's been fun to watch. Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The line of scrimmage, the 48. The Eagles line up in the pistol. Second down and 6. It's Kelvin Benjamin with the football. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Eagles will take the snap from the 40.
And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit.
Bell's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Quarters formation here for the defense. From the shotgun.
The football just inside the 40 at the 39. The Eagles come to the line with a bunch set.
3rd and 9. He's got some daylight. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
The Eagles line up in the pistol offense. They'll run it here.
Bell's marked down at the 27. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Bell's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottled him up for a short gain.
2nd down. They're going to try to catch the defense off guard as they line up in the wildcat. The grab is made by Kelvin Benjamin.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Looks down the field, nobody open, so he throws the drag route coming across the field, and it's a nice catch, just short of the first down.
3rd and short following the completion.
The Eagles come out in a bunch set. Bell's handed the football.
Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle.
Nice job that time by the offense getting the first down inside the red zone. And it's a good thing they got a quarterback with a strong arm, because you got to throw into some tight spots in the red zone.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line.
And they hand it off to him again. And they are in on Bell.
If I'm on the defense and the offense is this close to scoring, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I am sending everybody. I am going to gamble that it is a run. If they have the courage to throw it, let them. If they do, of course it'll be a touchdown.
It's Miller. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
So close to getting the touchdown, but what a good job by the defense, holding them about 1 foot short. Let's see what they do on the next play.
This has been a long drive so far.
The Eagles come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation.
So 1st and goal to go. McDonald's all over that offense and brings him down.
Oh my gosh, it is the worst thing you can do on the offensive side. This drives coaches crazy. When you get down near the goal line, you run the football and you lose yards. That's just not being tough enough.
2nd and goal.
Touchdown, Philadelphia Eagles. Carter's caught his first touchdown of the season, and that touchdown figures to have them in a very comfortable spot heading into the halftime break.
Ooh, they are feeling good. There's no doubt about that. It's been a show of good offense here so far in the first half, and now what you got to do, halftime comes, you got to go in there and tell yourself to keep this going and keep the pressure on.
And no return as this goes for a touchback.
The defense marching back out there for this next possession, and what's been a stellar first half for them, and thanks in no small part to the man you're looking at right there.
Well, I like what this defense has done so far in the game and what they have shown. You know, on the defensive side, it's always about energy, but they have shown tremendous discipline.
First down at the 20. Picks up 8 here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down, 2 to go. Moreno's taking the handoff.
You're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. The Bengals will take the snap from the 30. Langford's got the first as he's brought down.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 42. Rocked for a loss on that play. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Welcome back. Halftime just a couple of minutes away as we resume play out of the 2-minute warning. The Bengals snap it at the 41. And Alonso in on the tackle. The Bengals are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. A.J. Green with the catch.
So far, wonderful execution of this drive. When you get a chance to get out of bounds, here the offensive player got the yardage, had a chance, gets out of the bounds, stops the clock. Good job by the offense.
Dalton 6 for 6 now with that completion. Staying with the passing game on first down. And Crabtree's got the catch and the first. That's reception number 4 for him.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Dalton's now completed his last 7 passes. The Bengals snap it at the 31. Langford's got it on the handle. Just brought to a halt.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. First and goal from the 9. Surveys. Intercepted.
Wonderful job by the defense that time. They stayed after it. And inside their own 20, they finally come up with the play. They get the interception, and they keep the other team from getting points on the board.
The Eagles lined up. Bunch formation. Bell's going to secure the handoff.
Bell's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back. When there's nowhere to go, hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
Second and 8 coming up. Gets the handle here. And they are in on Bell. Ends up picking up 7. Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Third and 2. Bell's going to take the handoff now. And it's Ray Maualuga who makes the hit. The teams head to the locker room. And we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Larry, thank you for all of those updates. And now the teams are coming back onto the field, and we're about to get the second half started. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Bengals haven't had a very productive drive in quite a while here, Phil. Do they need to switch things up to get this train rolling again?
Absolutely. Switch it up. Switch up the play call. Show some different formations. Try to catch the defense by surprise. If you do that, that's going to greaten your chances of having success.
And it's a catch by Eifert.
I don't know what the answer is when it comes to guarding these tight ends now. There's just not much you can do. I'll tell you the best way to stop the tight end, rush the quarterback.
Second down and 5. Moreno's handed the football. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. First down at the 45. Makes the catch in open space. That's reception number 2 for him. How about the way he always locks in and concentrates on the catch?
Man, he's got hands like glue. When you shake his hand, he can break yours because that's how strong they are. So not surprised to see him just reach out and just snatch the football out of the air.
Dalton's completion percentage, 90% on the day.
Well, if you guard the tight end close, sometimes that doesn't matter. They're so big and they got long arms, they can still make the catch. Quarterbacks give them a chance, they get it done.
First down at the 16. Moreno tackled down.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home, they stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
2nd and 9 coming up. Catch made. Kendricks there to make the tackle.
The Bengals are trying to go down the field that time with the throw, but nobody's open. They throw it short. Doesn't fool the defense, and they get very few yards.
Dalton's now completed 4 in a row. Searching for space to the right. Chip shot here. And he puts it through for 3.
And, Jim, this guy is just Mr. Automatic. Not only did he make them, he usually just puts it right down the middle of the goalpost.
Touchback now as the ball comes out to the 20. The Eagles offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you've got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
Second down following the run. The Bengals with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime from the gun. Running away from the pressure. Gets about 4 yards that time. That's his first reception today.
Well, in the NFL, they can't always block those defensive linemen. Good job that time by the quarterback, avoiding the rush, getting outside the pocket, and a beautiful throw on the run.
The Eagles take it from the 28. Here's Ertz. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Good job by the offense picking up a first down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
Now 1st and 10.
Nice job that time by the defensive player. He is all over the receiver in this man-to-man coverage, and there was just nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football.
Second down after the incompletion. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The Eagles get a first down.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
The Eagles come out in the pistol. First down at the 47. The reception by Patterson. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Second down and 4. Into the hands of Kelvin Benjamin.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. First down here after the completion. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
Hurts is one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Second down following that incompletion. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Out of the shotgun formation. Scrambling now. Has the grab. That's another reception. Give him 2.
Well, it was an awesome job that time by the quarterback getting out of the pocket. He keeps the play alive and able to throw it down the field for a nice completion.
The line of scrimmage, the 36. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Cordero Patterson with the play.
When you are behind and the offense is driving the football against you, you got to take a chance to stop this drive. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Takes the hit, throws. Mounting a serious drive. The Eagles all bunched up here as they get set at the line. Finds his mark. And it's a gain of maybe 5. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now. And this fires the football team up. The defense, 3rd and short. They stop the run, keeps the offense short of the first down, and look at the excitement on the defensive side.
Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the 4th quarter upon us, Phil, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive. And, boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
The Bengals came out today, and it really looked like the running game would be big for them, but it's fallen off a bit. Moreno's had less success as this game's gone on, Phil.
It's hard to physically dominate a team from start to finish in the NFL. The domination was there early, but the defense has risen up, and now they're going to have to find another way to move this football.
First down at the 23. Charging ahead. Moreno's brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Running backs in the NFL now, it's hard to bring them down. That time, nice job of breaking the tackle.
2nd and 4 following the run.
The Eagles defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense.
Nice catch that time by the receiver on the slant route. Quarterback puts it right on target.
Dalton's completion percentage, 90% on the day. The Bengals snap it at the 41. Going for the home run. He brings it in. That's his 3rd catch of the day.
Well, there's no substitute for talent. That time we saw a lot of talent from the quarterback throwing it down the field, and what a good job of the wide receiver making the catch.
Dalton's completed his last 6 passes. The Bengals snap it up at the 26. He'll pick up 7 this time. Moreno's in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout and be back in just a moment. Dalton's alone in the backfield. The Eagles sat at the line. Dime package. Dalton from the shotgun. Dalton over to Eifert.
Good job that time by the offense. They pick up a first down inside the 20-yard line. Now we'll see if they can punch it in and get 7 points.
First and goal from the 4. The last 30 seconds of the 3rd quarter, and it's 2nd down.
Good job by the defense, all shifting inside. They're expecting a run up the middle.
In the end, it picks up only a yard. The Bengals pushing towards the end zone here, partner.
Yeah, Jim, they're trying to get back in the game. And what I want to see here, I want to see some creativity on the offensive side to get this team back in the game.
One more snap, and that'll end the quarter. The Bengals offense has switched sides now and has the football as we begin the 4th quarter. Final quarter underway now with this snap. Touchdown, and they get 1 back. Early in the 4th, and they've climbed back into this one quite nicely. That touchdown couldn't have come at a better time.
Awesome job by them getting out there, finding a way to make this game close by scoring that touchdown. But listen, as a coach, don't do anything stupid like onside kicking and take your team and put them right back in a tough situation.
Picks up the football at the 6. And that's Woodyard in on the stop. The Eagles always count on their run game. They have one of the best backs in the league. Bells come storming back into this game after being shut down early.
Yeah, he has. And, you know, running backs are a lot like quarterbacks. Quarterback, the more throws you give them, they get in rhythm and they get better. And the same with the running back. Keep handing him the football. If you give it to him enough times, he'll make it happen. The Bengals defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Bengals will come out in the dime. The Eagles from the 22. Could have been intercepted.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's 3rd long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Your football team is losing. All the pressure's on the defensive side. They come through. They get it done. Now it's 4th down for the offense.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Bengals will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays. It keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again. The Bengals look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down and 10. Pulls it in. The Bengals still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Dalton's tried to keep his team in it any way he can.
Well, a couple things, Jim. You can't blame the quarterback because they're trailing. He has been outstanding here today. The offense, the offensive line, the play calling, all good.
The ball is jarred out of his hands. This is third down. The Eagles go with the dime formation here on defense. From the gun, Dalton makes the catch in the open field. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
The Bengals did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you know you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
First and 10. Tries and fails to find Nix on that pass.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
Dalton will take it from the gun.
Pulls it in. And that gains 1. The Bengals have been very good throwing the football today. Dalton's continued to be one of the best field generals in the game.
I just love the way he dominates everything with the football team, especially on the offensive side, Jim. We see he's in command of everything, and of course, we see all the great plays he makes.
False start, offense.
Third down after the penalty. The Bengals at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
Andy Dalton in the shotgun formation.
A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
The Bengals just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Dalton's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Scanning the field. Dalton looking long. Almost intercepted.
What a good job by the offensive line. They gave the quarterback all day to throw it. He just couldn't put it on target.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Dalton from the shotgun.
And he hauls it in. There's a flag right there.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block it.
The Eagles come out in a dime package. The Bengals from the 37.
There's a flag out.
Holding. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still second down.
Following the penalty, it sets up second down and 19. Gregory wraps up the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
Third down on the way.
The Eagles with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. The Bengals will set up. The 28 is the first down line.
Sometimes when you have a lead, your defense is on the field. You just want one of your guys to come through and make a play. That time, nice play by the defensive player. Now it's fourth down for the offense.
No return. They down it.
The Eagles offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
Bell in the backfield. Single back set. Out of the pocket.
That's a gain of 6.
The Eagles offense has been tough today. They are fighting out there on the field. That's a nice job picking up that first down. It's been fun to watch. They got a small lead here in the second half. We'll see if that first down can lead them to a score.
He'll take the snap about midway through the fourth. And a gain of 4.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
And it's now second down and 5 after running it on first down.
The Eagles in the pistol formation.
Lamar Miller with the carry. Ray Maualuga in on that last tackle. Third down. Snapping out of the gun.
He's got the catch.
He's taken down at the 35.
Third catch today so far.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
Bell's lined up directly behind the quarterback here.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
The Eagles come to the line with a bunch set. They go screen with Bell.
They are in the backfield in a hurry and will bring him down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And you always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Third and 13. Got a flag down here.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
There's a call we don't see all that often. An illegal forward pass.
Yeah, that's right. The quarterback that time was past the line of scrimmage. He lost his judgment where he was at on the football field. I can understand why. Trying to avoid so many hits. Didn't realize he crossed the line of scrimmage.
The Bengals bringing their offense onto the field and coming off a previous possession that started out with a lot of promise but ended up with a punt.
Well, there's nothing worse on the offensive side. Playing quarterback in the NFL, when you start moving the football, you're just thinking, oh, this is going to end in a touchdown or at least a field goal. And that did not happen on the offensive side, so there's got to be a little self-doubt right now.
Let's see if the playmakers on this offense can step up on this series.
I hope so. They sure need to. The defense has a lead here in the fourth quarter, Jim, so they're willing to give up those short completions. Now it's up to the defense. Come up, make the tackle. Good job that time.
2nd and 10. Looking across the middle.
Hard to guard these tight ends now in the NFL. It really puts the defense in like a quandary. Do we use a big guy? Well, the big guy's not fast enough. We use a small guy. Well, he's not big enough. They get pushed around. I don't know what you're going to do. Just make sure you're a good tackler after they catch you.
Tyler Eifert has the grab.
We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half. Coming out of the 2-minute warning, and it's up to the defense now to hold on to this game. 1st and 10. Moreno's taking the handoff. Kendricks there that time for the tackle.
Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way.
You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use the timeout.
Ball is out. The defense has the football. Dalton still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Eagles, players don't even want to talk about last week when they got embarrassed. And I think it shows today they've come out here and let their effort speak for themselves.
Yeah, they were so disgusted with the way they played last week. You're right. They didn't want to talk about it. The coaches didn't even want to talk about what went wrong. But nice bounce back week. Great effort by them so far.
Breaking huddle at the 4. The Eagles come out in a bunch set. Handoff. And straight ahead, Bell. The Bengals will stop the clock here with this timeout, needing to preserve time.
They bring back out the offense to go for it. Back at the line. They're going for it on 4th.
Murray's hit and brought down. The Bengals stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. They are staring at the end zone just a yard away.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
1st and goal. Bell's got it on the handoff.
This will be 2nd down.
Bell's going to secure the handoff.
What a decision by the coach. You got a small lead late in the game, and here you are in a hurry-up offense.
Touchdown as we near the end of this one.
Offside. Defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand. The Eagles for the extra point. The point after is good. The Eagles getting ready to kick it away. That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. The Eagles defense has set the standard today, and they have this unit to thank when this game's over with the win.
Oh, boy, they're going to be proud of what they did out here in this game. The discipline they have shown. They were aggressive. The coach was calling all the right plays for them, and they made it happen.
Green's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Bengals had a down passing week, but it's much better today. Dalton's been focused and in control of this one, Phil.
Yeah, listen, it's not always just the player or the quarterback's fault. Last week's game plan was not good. This week, it's a much better game plan. He's had more opportunities, and boy, is he taking advantage of it.
Got a flag.
Holding. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Now on first down, every snap crucial the rest of the way.
Just about a minute left. It would take a miracle to pull this one out.
From the gun, Dalton. The Bengals now move the chains. That's his first reception today.
I think what you find out about your offensive linemen, what kind of shape they're in. It's late in the game. You have no timeouts. You got to go to this hurry-up offense. Let's see if they can make it work.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way. Moreno lined up in the backfield.
Second down and 10.
And Crabtree's got it on a pass, has some heat on it. First down, pressure on every snap now. They'll go to the hurry up here as the clock runs.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The corners retreating. Second and 10. Touchdown. That'll close the gap.
Clearly, they're not ready to give up the fight just yet, but that touchdown may have come just a little bit too late.
Well, you know, Jim, it's never too late in the NFL. I mean, listen, I remember one time we had a lead late against the San Francisco 49ers. I thought the game was over, and you know what happens. Hey, Joe Montana to Jerry Rice. That's right. I still can remember. He throws a long touchdown to win the game, so you got to hang in there and fight to the end.
The Bengals late in the game looking to get the ball back on the onside kick. They have been fighting an uphill battle, and they had to recover that onside kick.
Well, it was a tough spot for him, Jim. We know that. When you're going for the onside kick and you're trying to recover it, I think your chances are about 1 out of 10. And that time, it was not on their side.
The Eagles offense comes out for what is, in essence, just a kneel down or two to make this one official. And, Phil, what a sweet moment it is for that bunch of players right there.
Oh, yeah, a lot of smiles on the offensive side as you walk out on the field. And it's just, you think about it this way. A tough week of work, all the preparation and the practice, and you came through and got it done and enjoyed the moment.
Second down coming up. Bell takes his spot in the backfield. Takes off with it. Room to work. This was a close one. It came down to the wire. What's that feeling on the sideline right now on the winning side?
Oh, it's awesome. When games are close, you're down on the sideline. You look up there every once in a while and you go, oh, I hope we can find a way to win this game today. They did it. It is truly extremely exciting once you get it done.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.